I'm
Okay,
just
there's
gonna finish eating. So
oh,
Monique will pop in here in a minute in the chat anyway.
yep.
Man, making my nose run.
Last night I was going through those programs, copying off, saving the pictures like you do the numbers, sort of like a
Yeah.
by number thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I saved a lot of good ones that I can use as,
To put on
uh,
your boxes.
yeah, that and to use here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hi, Michael. Hey,
Hi, Michael.
hey, Bubble Wrap, Amber. Good morning, my love.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Amber. How you doing, baby?
I almost stayed in bed, you guys. And Michael, I don't know why I don't have you moderator. So here we go.
Honey.
Uh, Amber.
Oh, man. What are we gonna do with you, baby?
She probably has, she's probably like her mom and has a lot of the hereditary um, things. Like her mom's got rheumatoid, which is an autoimmune disease, and Amber has a lot of the same problems. So
Yeah,
I believe Amber will end up with her mom's same problems. But it's bad at your age, Amber, to have to go through with what you're going through.
yeah, it is.
Because,
It's bad enough at our age.
because I had my life. And my teenage years, and then my young, in, marrying at 19 and having Tiffany at 20. You know, I had my time, or having her at 21, I think. But, I feel for young people that have a lot of issues. Casey,
I had
Amber's
Gray. I
online.
was 22.
Amber, Gray. Casey said he loves you, Amber. She'll probably put, I know.
Very true. She usually does.
But
Yeah, we
yesterday,
know about them immune systems.
I was spilling coffee on my desk, and I'm like, I've got to get all of this stuff straightened out. And I absolutely had to just get up out of bed earlier and walk out of the room so I could come in here and do this. There's Monique.
I knew she'd pop in. I know our girl would be
Hey,
here.
Joss. Good morning. Good morning, Joss.
Hey, Josh. I love you, sweetheart.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Ugh, so much.
Um, but yeah, I figured I will come in here today and start kind of moving stuff, art stuff in one box, and just try to get it somewhere that then I can sort it in a neat way. But this desk,
Was
you
so
guys,
good.
this desk is awful.
Did you not?
I mean,
Delish.
it's just terrible.
I
It's just
had to eat
terrible.
y'all because of my sugar, so
Mm, I ate first thing this morning.
well I did too, but I had to eat lunch. So I did.
Oh wow, Michael. Well, Michael, the time that I did daycare, I was doing daycare about 14
You
years.
coming? Come on.
I had a good immune
Come on.
system. I didn't catch what the kids caught, and um, now I did catch strep throat one time, and I think in all that time I had pneumonia one time. But other than that, in all those years, it was good. And I really wonder if that when I was diagnosed with rheumatoid at 40 and they started me on methotrexate, which is a cancer drug, and I don't know, it's so weird.
Well, your immune system was already compromised with the rheumatoid.
And
And then it
yeah,
really
and
messed up.
it made me real sick. I had to stop taking it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
I worked in daycare. I didn't get sick. I cleaned enough snotty noses and took care of fevers and stuff. I should have, but I never did.
I love local honey.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
I'm sure it's more pricier right now, but I still have some left. I had a sweet tooth the other night, and I just went in there and got me some honey and ate some of that to knock out my sweet tooth.
Yeah, and it's good for allergies. That
Amber,
helps you develop it.
your allergy, I mean, not your asthma would flare up because I remember having to do breathing treatments for you. You had to do the nebulizer that your mom would have to bring. I think
Yep.
you're the only one that had to do it. I might have used it one time on Nicholas, but you more, you had to have it done ever so often. So that was because of your asthma. But you didn't fight me. I put it over your
Josh,
face and you did good with
yeah,
it.
Josh had asthma when he was young, when he was little. So now, whenever he gets a cold, it goes straight to his chest.
Yeah.
Um, we didn't have nebulizers back then. So, you had to do it different. So, I just always take Josh, and because I could hear him down at the other end of the hallway when he was fixing to start to have an asthma attack. I knew it. I would run in the bathroom, turn hot water on, have the shower curtain ready, go grab him, sit on the side of the tub with the shower curtain wrapped around us so he could get that steam, that wet, to get all that stuff up and get him to where he could breathe
Yeah.
again. And then it was to change his clothes, change my clothes, because it always happened when it was cold. Bundle us both up and walk. We would walk outside, and I'd walk and walk and walk and walk and walk and walk.
I think it didn't bother Amber so much because I'm going to send this to us girls so I can share the screen and show what I'm working with here. But I think Amber kind of was okay because she got that TLC, and they'd always say if a kid cries, let them cry because they would inhale it more.
Yeah, well, you got to understand, my son's 40 years old, or will be in December. So, I mean, that was a long time ago. They didn't have nebulizers.
Mystique said, I hope everyone has a wonderful day and hugs
Yes.
to all the beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Aw.
Oh, yeah. They got to go back in the hospital.
Yeah.
So, y'all pray
Bless her heart.
hard.
Yes, because prayers for Isaiah still, and still prayers for Sonia. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with here.
I'm going to have to block all
That's
these
what I'm
calls.
working with. You guys see that mess?
Yeah. I've seen worse.
Not when I'm having to try to work here.
I've seen it worse.
Yeah, some kids would have to be kind of held down, which is rough for them.
Oh, bless your heart.
My nephew was that way.
Josh,
It was
bless your
hard.
heart, baby.
Karen, my sister-in-law, would have to wrestle little Jonathan, baby Jonathan, down. He hated it.
Yeah,
He
when
hated
Toby
it.
was older and they started having it, not Josh, who was it? Wasn't Toby? Who was it? I don't know. I was the only one that could hold her and she wouldn't pitch a fit wearing the mask. Oh, it was Ryan. Ryan was the one I could hold and he not pitch a fit. Because he'd pitch a fit with his mom. I could sit there with him and put it on and me and him would just talk. I'd just talk and we'd sing and he was fine. But he would not let his mama do it.
I was typing, let Hetty know I was live. I tried to touch base because coming on later, most people probably thought I wasn't coming on. But
I know.
it's gonna take me getting up. Well, resting a little bit in the mornings, eat me a bite, take my medicines, and then 9 o'clock, take the other medicine. And that's when I need to get up and get going.
Sorry, guys. Let me shut this.
Yeah, I would have to give them to you like that too, Amber. Like the every 4 hours. But yeah,
Sorry,
I
guys.
just yeah, they do, Monique.
That's my redneck doorbell.
Let me there. But I thought even if it is this time of day that I will just pop in and see who's on, see who just to touch base with you guys. I really need to do this every day.
Yeah.
Yesterday, after I got off here, I had to do things on the computer. I still didn't get my Keevan's coveralls fixed, so I still have the sewing machine on the kitchen table. But I did take the basket of coveralls in there earlier this morning, so I'm going to get those done. Now, had I not talked to my mom for over an hour, about an hour and 15 minutes, because we had such a good time yesterday and we talked about God and we talked about blessings. And of course, don't forget that our friend Kat. Hey,
Yeah.
Eli, good morning.
Oh,
Uh,
good morning.
Kat's boss, she needs prayers for losing her husband. So, remember those things. But yesterday just made me feel good. And when I got off here, I thought, well, I'll be batting 1,000. Let me call mom. So, because I pray for her every night and, it always comes to my mind, but when have you talked to her? You haven't called her. So I called her and we talked all that time. Amber, she's doing real good. She's doing great.
Yes, she is.
I'll send you some pictures and because on the website on Facebook, Kevin usually sees the pictures before me. So then I snag them, as MawMaw would say. I crop them and I get to see her when she's smiling, when she don't even know pictures are being taken. So yeah, I talked to Mom all that time.
Thanks,
And
Eli.
and then about the end of it, thank you, Eli. You know what? I didn't even share myself out yesterday or today. I needed to. I just didn't.
Thanks, Eli.
I'm trying to you know, come on, not a set time or else if I don't feel good, I might just say, well, I'll just wait till tomorrow. So I didn't want to put it off. But when Tiffany was home, Amber, and we went to see mom, it was not a good situation.
Nope.
So when me and mom, we got to talking, and when the subject come up that when Tiffany is home and the woman that she brought, she had to have a person come with her. that woman was so nice. Stella. Mom, mom, mom said, "Oh, I thought you brought somebody from up there at your house." I said, "No, mom. She came with, she had to escort Tiffany." Well, I just remember when Tiffany got there calling my name. I said, "No, I called your name first, mom, and we saw you laying in the floor." And when I told her that her hand was gripping a beer, that made her mad. And my mom called me a bold faced liar. She probably said bald face because, but she called me a bold faced liar. I said, "Mom," she said, "No, you're just too stupid to get me up out of the floor." And you guys, there was no way I could have been down and pick her up. I was scared. We had to call Kevin to come and get her, to check her out, to see if she'd heard anything. No, when she called me a liar about the third time, I just click.
I was
Just
done. She was
I
done.
yeah. So I called my sister, my oldest sister. I said, "Well, I just want to let you know, I just talked with mom, and I hung up on your mama." I said, "Yo mama." I hung up on your mama. She said, "Well, she probably needed it." I said, "She did. She called me a liar." And Irene said she got mad at her when Irene told her what went on. So anyway, yeah, Monique, I hadn't done told you. Yeah. Oh goodness. So Irene said, when mom does me that way, I just get my pocketbook and I walk out the door. I said, "Well, I just hang up." I used to not do that. It used to hurt my feelings and I'd let her say all that stuff, but I don't now. And then I took a screenshot and sent it to Irene to show how long we talked. And I said, "Irene, I know you don't like talking to her on the phone and nobody else does either." I said, "But that's how long I spent, with her on the phone." And but I'm okay. My feelings aren't hurt. I mean, I know what happened. Tiffany knows what happens. That woman knows what happened. And, you know, so yeah, Monique, that's what happened when I was like, "I'm batting 1,000 today. Let me call mom." We were talking. I'm like, "Okay, this is pretty good. Okay. This is pretty nice visit," until it wasn't. I told Irene, I said, "She flipped the switch."
Quick.
And I said it just like that. I said, "Irene, she flipped the switch." And Irene said, "I know. She flips the switch with me all the time." Irene said, "But I don't know how I'm going to be if I live to be 81. I said, "Irene, it ain't got nothing to do with age. She's always been this way."
What? My dad's 84. How does he talk to you?
Yeah. Like he's the age of your son, because
Yeah.
that's who I thought it was. But
You ain't the only one.
so yeah, she was that way. She was just that way as long as back as
I,
I can remember. So people are going to be people. And I still say one day, if she goes before me, God will let me see a glorified face.
the dogs are having a fit.
Yes, Joss. Yes. Now, are you talking about your dad or your stepdad? Um, but yeah, none of my uncles was that way. And that's why, my aunt on my dad's side that was always like my oldest sister, she's when her daughter died a couple months ago. Um, she's goes down there and I don't know how
Like,
because, mom always talked to her real bad, but you know. I'm just that I'm just that at that point in my life. Just like I don't want to look at things on Facebook about uprising about anything. I know what's going on, and I pray for Joss, the situation in Australia. Oh, okay, Joss. You know, me and your mom, I don't think we really talked to about your biological father. Hey, Dwayne,
Hey,
welcome,
Dwayne.
welcome.
Good to
But
see you.
well, good morning, Ariel, and welcome.
Good
Well,
morning, Ariel.
let me update Facebook and see if anybody has commented or, I hate to look away, but a lot of times somebody will put something and I won't see it until after it's over, and I don't like to, you know.
Do you have just one Facebook today?
Oh, I got both of them.
I know, but you had a bunch open yesterday.
Oh, still two. I have Porch
Porch.
Church and on my regular. Yeah, I don't think Ariel, what are you eating for breakfast? We like to talk about food. And that's one of the thing on those little coloring things that I do. Um, I'm doing some with the teacups and coffee cups and stuff like that. But I know the struggles, Josh, she had with your stepfather. Michael grilled steak.
Ooh, what kind of steaks, Michael?
Yeah,
Oh, we talked a lot.
you know, um, Sonia just she
Her and
got to the point.
I know.
She
She
got to
talked
the
about
point.
it.
Yeah, she got to the point that what mattered
Oh, my favorite, Michael.
was you kids. You kids and her dad.
Look here at that mess. Frozen waffles with strawberries and apple cider. Man, oh man.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, your mom was that way. Your mom was that way, to take care of everybody.
Yes.
Um, but the best thing was when the kids opened up about their dad, and she just
Oh yeah.
decided, it was toxic. So,
Situation.
yeah,
It needed to end.
yeah, that's why you love people, and when it comes to family, sometimes you can love them, in your heart, but you can't be around them.
Amen.
And I just,
That's how my baby girl is.
yeah, I mean,
Loves them with a passion, but can't be with them.
look, you guys, Tatum FaceTimed me yesterday. Well, at least Joss, he's not at the house with the
Yeah.
kids. At least he's not at the house with the kids. So that is a blessing right there.
Yes, it is.
But Tatum called me yesterday. I said, Tatum, I'm so sorry. I said, I've been talking to my mom. And he giggled because he showed me Christmas presents for his mama and his granny. But so anyway, I said, Tatum, I was talking to my mom. I had to just hang up on me because she called me a lie. And he got to giggling. He got to laughing. I said, well, Tatum, we're supposed to honor our parents and, grown folks. But, it also says in the Bible, you ain't supposed to provoke your children to anger. And I said, well, I got provoked. He got to laugh and he said, yes, ma'am. And he was laughing. I said, yep, I got provoked. And I said, so I hung up. But it is funny how people would take just certain things out of the Bible and not follow through with the next verse.
Or the verse before it.
Yes. Yes. You got to take it as a whole.
Yeah, because,
Or
men pull out that card that women are supposed to be submissive to their husband. They don't read
or
that first part.
or you have people, their whole religion is, oh, knocked her off. Their whole religion will be, we're handling snakes. We're handling rattlesnakes. And, I have faith they're not going to bite me. God gives us wisdom. God gives us knowledge. Now, if God don't want, if you get somewhere and you get bit, uh, God can bring you out of it, if you're out in the woods somewhere. But I haven't read where it said, Jesus said, go out and handle vipers all the time. Yes, Michael, I know it's going to be hard, Joss, with us this year. Mother's Day was very hard. And, you know, Christmas, I was at the hospital when MawMaw was gone on December 22nd.
Yep.
And none of us, we didn't celebrate Christmas. I don't even think we cooked like a Christmas dinner.
I know this is our first Thanksgiving, and Alvin loved to eat. He loved to eat. He loved Thanksgiving. He loved Christmas. So this is our first Thanksgiving. It will be our first Christmas without him. So the kids went through their first Father's Day without their dad, which was very rough. I went through our first, not our anniversary, which was the first without him. It's just been, these are all the first. Once we get past that, I think it'll be a little easier the next time. Each time because the first Christmas I was without my mom was tough. Going down to that house and it not all decorated up like she always, wanted. And Jamie would go down there and decorate everything for her, and it wasn't that way. So it was kind of tough. But it gets easier every year. She's been gone 14 years, so now you know, we're okay with it. But
Well,
we still
I try to think of the silly things, um, the laughs that we had right up to MawMaw passed. I tried. It took me a while to be able to do that, but then when I come back on and I had all of you guys, um, that we could talk about MawMaw openly on here, it made it easier. And each time it made it easier. And Joss, that's why I told you I have to think of the snarky, the funny stuff, and the word that I would say to your mama to make her laugh. She could not be feeling good at all. And all I would have to do, I'd say, Sonia, and I'd say that word and she'd get to laughing. But yeah, Denise knows.
I'm sorry.
So, your mom, even when she was in the hospital, she
Oh
she
yeah.
came on with us because
Oh
the
yeah.
nurse
She
would come
talked.
in.
She was here.
Joss, at the hospital with Mama, I had one of the nurses. She'd come in and she said, "Well, how's the girls doing?" I said, "Oh, they're doing good." She said, "Well, how's Sonia? How's Sonia in Australia?" And I said, "Well, she's still sick." So I mean, you know, it. what little bit we talked, it was like she knew everybody. And come find out she wanted to travel. I think her and her sister did travel to Australia one time. So, she'd come in, I'd be on the phone, and
She'd hear
yeah,
freeze warnings have been issued for Lynette, Alabama.
yes. So, in other words, keep your tail inside.
Amen.
Put on your ugly tennis shoes. Slip on the ugly tennis shoes without the
Just
backs to them, so my
no.
feet won't get cold.
Hold on. Darlene, I'll be right back.
Okay. Even when your mom was at Box Hill, uh, she was cooking for people one evening, and there was a couple guys out there sitting out there, and they were smoking, and she introduced us to them. All right, Michael, you have a very blessed day. Yeah, you're right. But heck, even Joss, even here is not. Um, I don't even know if there is a lucky place to be anymore right now, because there's people trying to get here, and there's people, trying to leave here going somewhere else. So, oh, there's no running away. So they, there's no magic place to be right now. You just have to stand your ground and your find your lucky family. The family I say God blessed me with is you guys. You find somebody to share when something scary's happening.
Oh, yeah.
And or you find somebody you can share happy with, you
Mm.
know you
First thing I
share.
think of is the girls whenever something's going on. I'm like, oh, I need to call them. They got to
Yep,
know this.
yep.
That's like I have a great, great nephew. It's my sister's great grandchild is a special needs, and they said he wouldn't walk. And he is walking on his own.
A
He's a little tiny
miracle.
thing, but he walking and oh my gosh, happy, happy, happy.
Yep, a miracle. Yeah, you find your peace in Jesus,
Yes.
and he will send people your way, that because we do need human compassion. We do need, um because he made Adam a helpmate. So he knows that we have to have human companionship with friends or our spouses.
Yes.
So, he'll send somebody your way, just like all of you guys, you know?
I'm gonna tell you what. God brought me straight to Darlene and them. I mean, it wasn't by chance. It was, I clicked on her. I clicked on the YouTube and I was, because I wasn't one to watch YouTube. I was brand new to it, and I prayed about it before I would even get on because I didn't want to be places that I didn't need to be.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, took me to Darlene's, and I clicked on it and I watched. I watched a couple of times before I said anything, and then it was on.
Yep.
It was awesome. I was like, I couldn't thank God enough.
And I was drawn to Monique because she stayed on one morning, and I mean, I wasn't in a hurry to get off, and we were still conversing, and we had a lot in common about the way we were raised and the way we were done. And so, there's that. I know. Good morning, Crystal. It's so good to see you. which I do try to
Hey,
catch
Krista.
I try to
So
catch you
see
on
you,
the other
baby.
app sometimes.
Mm-mm.
But yes,
You're right.
I imagine the kids do feel isolated because they. So, are they allowed to go to school right now?
Mm-mm. No.
They're totally allowed to go to school right now.
Shh. Sonia's kids.
Yeah, I didn't know how it was going. Yeah, God will take care of all of them. I mean, He's given the strength for your granddaddy to still be able to help with them. So,
And to pray with them, man,
yes.
because that brings a peace. It really does. Prayer can bring you peace. It's God's peace. It's different.
And, we don't know everything here, and it's not meant for us to know everything here.
No, it's not.
We just do the best we can and be as kind as we can
Mm-hmm.
and make people feel welcome.
Yes. And just love on them. Just everybody love. I say that all the time. And it's very true. Everybody deserves to be loved.
Oh, there's Tatum.
Tater, tater.
Good morning, Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne. Love you, dude.
Oh, wow. So I'm sure Jessica probably doesn't understand. Most of the young people, heck, as older people don't understand all of it, Joss.
I know, baby. I know, Monique. Well, I didn't know you had no YouTube channel. What you talking about?
Yes, I am.
Tatum Pacey Weed.
I am starting one.
Let me copy and paste so
Yeah.
I can all
What?
right. I'm gonna copy and paste so I can check out his YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't posted nothing yet.
He ain't posted nothing yet. He just got a YouTube channel right now. He just ain't posted nothing yet, but he will. I know him.
I already have 5 subscribers.
He TikToks a bunch. He's got
I
5
need to
subscribers.
I need to learn some TikTok.
Oh Lord, he TikToks all the time. This boy dances around here all the time.
So Tatum, it's your picture?
Is your picture on it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it you or you and your mom?
Me.
Just him. Yeah. It's his picture.
That's what it should look like if you got your camera.
For y'all that don't know, Tatum Mizell is my grandson. And
Well,
he loves Miss Darling.
I'll have to find it.
What you got it under? Tatum Mizell or what?
It's the account that I'm messaging in the chat off of.
It's the same one he's messaging in the chat. It's Tatum Mizell. Mizelle.
Maybe it's just not picking it up because you don't have.
Content.
Yeah.
Well, it's brand new channel. It's brand new YouTube. So he's already got 5 subscribers.
Yay. Well, I'll do it too whenever
Monique said, "Who to them?"
Miss Darlene,
Yes, babe.
can you see who subscribes to yours?
Yeah, but not right this minute.
Okay, you can do it after you get off.
Okay, well, whenever you get off, I just subscribe so you're going to see it.
Okay, what you can do, and I can find you easier, is leave a message.
On Messenger.
No, leave a mess like a comment in the comment section of here, and then I can just click on it and find you.
He does have a comment.
No.
You need a private chat?
No, I mean like on the channel when it's over.
Oh, after it's over, baby.
Oh.
That's what. Leave a comment when she's. Hey, y'all. That looks like his granny, don't it? Amber, it'll be. Like I said, it's brand new, so.
Oh, Joss, I don't even know what to say, because I don't know what they're going to try to enforce, at a certain point there. But we don't know tomorrow.
No, we don't.
But God does.
It's okay, Amber.
He knows. He's got everything worked out.
Yeah, it does. It'll be okay. We are all blessed.
Okay.
We're blessed to know your mom. We're blessed to know Sonia, the kids, just granddad, you. Dwayne said he knows tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Smarty pants. I have to say that because, I can't say the other. And I would if I could, but I can't.
Thank you very much. That's your mom's favorite thing, was hearing my coffee makers, Joss. Oh.
Make her have to pee.
Yes.
She says, "Oh my gosh, are you making coffee again?"
Aw.
Good laugh.
Tatum.
Oh.
We love your granny.
I know.
Yep. Well, we talk about happy thoughts.
Tatum, your granddaddy, he calls me trouble.
I know.
What trouble are you getting? Your great granddaddy. What trouble are you getting into today? I know you. I said as much as I can.
I ain't getting it.
He was talking Papa to ask her that. What kind of trouble you getting into today? That's what he calls my daddy, is Papa. Yeah, that's what I'm calling you, Dwayne.
Oh, yeah.
And Little Thunder. That's what I'm calling you.
Well, actually, his name wasn't Donkey. He said it like donkey.
Yeah, I know all about Shrek too. That's for sure.
Those kids love to watch Shrek, and then when I watched it with them, I'm like, "Whoa, that's kind of inappropriate." And then I see other things, I'd be like, "How is this for kids?" Because that's a lot inappropriate. So what I would do is go to the karaoke scene at the end. I almost ran that darn VCR tape to pieces. I would just do the karaoke
And to
part.
get to the end.
Yes. And all the kids would get up and dance. They'd just be dancing and jumping around.
Some of it was good. Some of the movie was good. Others, I'm like you. Other parts of it were kind of iffy.
Adult?
Yeah, you just kind of go to that one.
They tortured her with it. Oh, good. Well,
I just,
Casey had, when he was little, he had the Bernstein Bears. And he was hyper and he liked getting into things. So if he would watch that and let me do chores and let me do things without having to worry about him going out the door or whatever he would do, I would put that on. It
girl.
came up missing. I
I,
didn't find it till we moved out.
oh
Tiffany
no.
hid it. Tiffany hid it. She was so tired of having to watch that with him, and she hid the movie.
Let me tell you. Saturday mornings I look forward to because that's the only time cartoons was on. Boy, Saturday mornings my kids beating from that TV. I'd have that sucker on, and I'm like, peace at last. Nobody's hollering, Mama. They're fed now. They're watching cartoons. I'm safe.
Oh, no, I didn't do Teletubbies for the daycare. No, the kids, I wanted them to have more of a vocabulary than la la. Yeah,
I love it.
they
Dwayne
had to have
Burns.
a vocabulary.
Teletubbies. Oh no. I wouldn't let them watch that. That show drove
Mm-mm.
me nuts.
Yeah, it did me too.
No.
And
Uh.
at least with Barney, I could sing the cleanup song, and the kids would get up and they would clean up. So they love some Barney.
You
Daycare
have
people
to.
love
Oh,
Barney.
I'm gonna have to share
Oh, I
some pictures
love.
with you.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning.
Hey,
Or
Michelle.
wait,
Oh,
it's afternoon. Listen to me. Um, Cars. I loved Cars.
Power Rangers, Cars. Yeah, those were good. Tatum, what is it that you used to watch all the time?
Cars.
Cars. That's what I thought.
Now, Kevin and my grandson, they loved Ice Age. They loved the different Ice Age movies.
I watched Ice Age yesterday.
And the one with Rudy, they would just sit there
Ooh,
after a while and they would just be saying everything they were saying. They knew it so well.
yeah. Tatum still likes Cars. That's still his go-to movie.
Well, when Ash is acting up and she's grabbing stuff that's on the bed, I tell her swipe or no swiping. Um, Dora, I didn't too much like Dora, for them to watch. I mean, and if you think about it, here's this little kid that is out in the woods by herself with just some animals. You know, she's got a little backpack. Makes me wonder if, her parents kicked her out or, why is she out there with the backpack? What? Diarrhea and cat dog. I remember cat dog. Cat dog. Mm. I would watch Dexter's Laboratory. My brother, the one that did what he did when he was 34. Oh yeah. Oh, um, Crystal, my grandson, loved Phineas and Ferb. Loved them. Well, Grayscale. I mean, how else do you think about that? She's out in the woods with her backpack, hanging out with somebody that steals. So you think about it. She was not hanging out with the best of folks out there. You know, one stealing, and then she had to find her way. And yeah, she was on those journeys, and her best friend was a little monkey, I think. Yeah. Yep. Kind of like the Hansel and Gretel kind of thing, probably. Dora, get your backpack and get out of here. Go find somewhere to play. Go play in the woods. You know, there's going to be a thieving fox out there, and there's going to be a wild monkey out there, and you just go on. Go out. Find something to do. Stay out of the house. You know, when I was a kid, you were, Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, mine too. Monique. Oh goodness. Well, see, my parents they made us go outside and play, you know, and besides, her motorcycle like bubbles. Yeah. Hey, I was fine going outside and play. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. There was a point that I stopped the kids from watching Ren and Stimpy. I did. Ren and Stimpy got a little bit gross for the kids. I thought it was funny. Me and Kevin still quote Ren and Stimpy. But yeah. There was, you know, stuff on Ren and Stimpy that if they said when they were at my mom's house, Mom would probably pop them in the mouth. Because when Ren and Stimpy was looking. Oh, I liked Alvin. Yep. But when Ren and Stimpy, I forget which one, was looking for its little Poot. And it was looking everywhere for it. And it would look under a table, and there was boogers up under the table, talking boogers. And I'm like, really? That was wild. Now, oh my goodness, what's The Simpsons? Oh, Rugrats. Yes. Care Bears. I used to love to draw Care Bears for people. But The Simpsons were funny. The Simpsons were funny. That darn little boy. Even Kevin liked it. And Kevin liked The Simpsons. And then Kevin also would sit through Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, the kids, yeah. I know. Well, Monique, that's what it was. That's what it was. Beavis and Butthead was bad. Grayscale, yes. I love you, Amber. You take care of yourself. I would tell the kids they could not watch South Park, and they were teenagers. I said it was real bad. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead, and then it became what? Oh goodness, Hank Hill, King of the Hill. Kevin loved that. Yes, South Park was not for kids. No, I had to watch it one time to see what they were talking about, and I was like, "Are you serious?" But But King of the Hill, Kevin Love, we would sit there and we'd be killing it, laughing about Hank Hill. Oh, we got to talk about cartoons. I'm sorry if I'm ruining a lot of the cartoons. All you have to do is Google Ren and Stimpy looking for the poot, and I guarantee you'll see it. Yes, very inappropriate and offensive. And the older teenagers in high school would talk about it, and they loved it. Well, I do have to say this, Joss. Sometimes when we would be FaceTiming, LizzAnn would have to get at me because sometimes there would be inappropriate humor. Your mama would be dying laughing. Sometimes I wouldn't realize it was inappropriate humor until LizzAnn would tell me. But yes, I will not act like there was not inappropriate, because your mom had a sense of humor like mine. She did. She had we kind of had that sense of humor. I think that's why Dwayne took to Sonya like he did. I think that's why. Dwayne picks up on that kind of stuff. I can hear Monique telling Dwayne, "No, not you." But yeah. Oh, my brother. He would come all the way. He would drive 30 to 35 minutes from the country to come up to my house on Saturday mornings and wake the kids up to watch cartoons with them. And that's one of the things that Tiffany remembers about him. Casey don't remember as much because he was real little when he passed. But Tiffany remembers a lot about her Uncle Aubrey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yay! That was my dog's phone. I had taken
Casey remembers, like, he'll get a certain candle, and if it smells a certain way, he'll say, "Mom, this smells like Uncle Aubrey." So I would smell it. I said, "It does, don't it?" So some of Casey's cologne will smell like my brother.
Oh, that's cool. Huh?
Tatum, Tiffany is doing good. She's doing real good. She'll be coming home around February.
What's she doing?
She is in drug rehab.
At least she's doing better.
Yes. Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
He would ask about Tiffany.
Look, makes me want to break out in that song, "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain."
Yeah.
Yeah, we do miss everything about Sonya.
Oh, yeah. I miss our early morning phone calls. Oh my gosh, me and her would sit up all night and talk. And
Yep.
talk. I mean, we've been on the phone.
And she's not joking. I'd walk in
3 and 4 hours at a time.
I'd walk in the living room at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I woke up, and there she is on the phone.
Well, she'd say, "Well, I guess I need to take the rooster out, but I'll be right back." And then she'd start out in the morning telling the kids to go to bed. And then it'd be about the time for them to be getting up out of bed. I don't know when Sonya slept.
That's what I said. She'd call, or I'd call, just to check on her, see how she's doing, and we'd end up just talking.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about everything. When I tell you we laughed, we cried, we but at the very end, I always made her smile.
Yep.
I always made her look at me when I told her I loved her. I always made her look at me in the eye when she told me she loved me.
We
And
love you, Michelle.
it was just a thing we did, and I miss it a lot. So
Um,
I'm ready to have that back
Denise
myself.
Michelle said, "Hugs and kisses,
I
Denise."
love you, Michelle. You be safe today. All of you be safe.
Well, I don't know what's with me here lately.
I didn't sleep either.
Yeah, about finding it hard to go to sleep, and I really need to start back going to sleep early,
Yeah,
so that way I can make it to come on at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Um,
you gotta go. You know what you gotta do today.
yes, you guys, I am going to tackle some more of this room today, and I might go in there and rest first, maybe rest 30 minutes, and
Yes.
then come in here and tackle this room. Um,
Yes.
I can get from here to the other side of the wall, you guys.
Yes, you
I,
can.
I only have to step over 2 boxes.
Praise the
So
Lord.
I need to rebox those. And, but anyway, it's amazing when Casey tells me, Dwayne, Casey told me it's starting to look good in here. And I can't wait to finish so I can send Heather and Dwayne a picture of what it looks like in here.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, you got the earbud in your mom's ear too?
Yeah.
She does. Sonia, I love you with all my heart, babe. Baby girl, you hang in there. I know that God's got you in his arms and he's holding you tight. And I'm trusting in that. I have faith God's going to take care of you, baby. But I just want you to know I love you with all my heart. You stay strong, girl.
And Sonia, we're trying to keep Dwayne in order. And I love you. And we're ready for you to get back. If
Hey,
that's what, if God's he's going to work on you. And we love you.
yes, we do. The whole bunch, all the girls. We're all praying for you, sweetie. We're praying for your family. We're holding your family in our arms. We're loving your family. So you don't worry. They're being
Amen.
taken care of.
And that is right. And Joss is amazing,
Yes,
Sonia.
she is. You would
She
be
is
so proud of
amazing.
her.
She's amazing.
Yes, she
Um,
is.
but I love you guys. And yes, Dwayne, Casey did say that. But I love you guys, and I will try my best to be back on tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'm going to try. And until tomorrow, you guys,
Hey,
God bless.
Robbie. Love you too, Robbie.
Hey, Robbie, I love you. God bless each and every one of you guys.
Yes. Hug.